I want to show you how you can use Claude as a workshop partner to create a technical design document. I'm usually starting this process with an existing product one-pager that I've created with another Claude skill. The technical design doc is also created with a Claude skill that is available in my GitHub repository for the AI-enabled product builder. So you can find it here. And the skill.md file is what you need to download and then add to your Claude skill directory. Claude is a hidden directory in your home folder, and there you need to create a skills folder and then a subfolder for each technical skill, and then copy the skill.md file in there. With that, Claude will have access to this. You can see by just prompting it. So what I have here is a product one-pager for a deep research demo app that I want to vibe code by exploring the parallel AI deep research functionality. I gave it access to the documentation of their MCP server, their task MCP server. And I've already created a prompt with a little bit of technical context that it can use for the workshop. So yeah, I'm basically telling it to use this skill for the technical design document and then giving it some information. I've written this before, so we can move a bit faster here. Just pasting it and letting it do its job. It should start by reading the files that it has access to. So the one-pager, the skill itself, and the documentation. So let's see that it's doing all of that now. Now it's checking the context 7 MCP server for the latest documentation of the OpenAI response API, because that is what I want to use here in this project. It already read the one-pager and the Ask MCP documentation. I think with that, it will now go into the workshop mode. Yeah. So perfect. I've gathered all the context I need. Let me now start the technical design workshop. Phase 2 is discovery. I've scanned your project environment. Yep, it's empty, because usually if you have an existing application where you run this in, it will take a look at this and use this as a technical foundation that you can then iterate on. So that's very useful for existing projects. Before we proceed scoping, is there anything important I'm missing? No, you are not missing anything. All right, let's move to scoping. I'm seeing the following core features. Which features are essential for version 1? Core research flow only, research plus history, research history, and progress streaming. Yeah, let's do the full scope. See. So as you can see, it's using multiple choice answers, which makes interaction much easier. Which items should we explicitly execute from version 1? That's okay. B is fine. A bit lean. All right, we are building a chat interface with history, but keeping it focused on the core research flow without advanced features like search or rerunning tasks. Phase 4 is now about technology choices. So what do we want to use? Tailwind plus Shetsi. Yeah, I like that. We're handling the OpenAI response API streaming and state management. No extra dependencies. I think A is totally fine for this demo app. Okay, for the database schema and interaction, raw SQLite with better SQLite. Yep. Simplest option here. While it's doing this, what I usually do after it generates the initial version is reading through it, asking some questions to clarify things that I might not fully understand. I might ask it to change things, so iterate a little bit until I'm done. Okay, yeah, write it into the technical design docs file. And where is it? Yeah, there it is. That's my full technical design doc, including architecture, data flows, data models, and so on. So yeah, and that's it. That's how you use the Claude skill for creating technical design docs. That's the perfect foundation for vibe coding. So if you have a product one pager and the technical design doc, you can move on to actually creating your app by using this as context. Thanks for watching.